Hey guys, it's Scott here, and in this latest video I'll be playing through a little bit of the Anthem demo, which is available for the PlayStation 4 and Windows PC, although by the time this video goes live it's probably not available to play anymore. But that aside, in this video I'll give you sort of a quick glimpse at my sort of first gameplay experience of the Anthem game. Now, I'm not too familiar with Anthem in general. I've seen a few trailers, social media videos and things like that. It looked pretty interesting from the videos I saw, sort of a third-person shooter, mixing like Destiny and Gears of War elements together to create sort of a weird experience. Who knows? But yeah, I thought I'd give this demo a try to see what it's like. Now, for those that aren't too familiar with what this demo entails, it's basically a open multiplayer demo beta that allowed you to play online with up to 3 people, either I believe random, or you can sort of, join a friend's match if you prefer. And Anthem itself is sort of a team-based multiplayer third-person shooter whereby you've got to go to different locations, defeat lots of enemies, and all sorts of other things. Just the usual sort of EA shooter that you could expect. But that aside, let's wait for this loading screen to appear and dive straight into it. But just a word of note, I did start this demo first beforehand on a different PlayStation 4 console, and there was a bit of a cutscene at this point here, which sort of gave you a little overview on where to go and who to speak to before diving into the world of Anthem. Unfortunately, when I started playing this on a second PS4 console, that cutscene disappeared, so don't know why that is the case. Probably because it already detected that my PlayStation Plus profile had played the demo once and it thought I was just picking up from where I left off. But other than that little cutscene, there isn't much difference between your first-hand experience playing the demo and the experience that I'm having here. So basically, you start the demo, you're inside this hall here, and then you've got to walk around to where the HUD marker is pointing you to, and then you'll be able to jump into the javelin suit, I guess it's called, I'm not 100% sure, and then pick a mission. You can either jump into a set mission that's part of like the overall story, or jump into like a survival domination type match thing. But what I will say, there's not really many sort of tutorials that appear in the game, and it can be quite a little bit overwhelming at first. I found that the aim and sensitivity was a bit slow and sluggish, so I've gone into the settings here and changed it to how I believe it should be. I'd probably recommend doing the same thing as well, especially if you like your turning circles being pretty fast, like on a Windows PC or Mac version of a shooter. I know most of the shooters that I like to play, I like to select the settings to be quite fast so I can easily turn. But that aside, I'll shut up for the time being so you can watch my experiences.
I hope the Arcanists start bringing their
Anthem
people
demo.
inside. It's not safe.
It's going to be hot. Stay hydrated.
Hey, freelancer, contract all right? How's the javelin?
Movement's a bit different.
Alerts about spar activity keep coming in. Be careful.
So are we there yet? Sorry, I can't help it. I could be the first Arcanist in years to discover one of these. I've been jotting down potential applications of the manifold and...
So how about you focus on that? Quietly. Can't get further in. Door's locked. But we found an odd-looking device of some kind. Doesn't look like something the Shaper's made. I don't read anything from it.
Who are you? Was another team sent? The relic changed me.
Are you hearing that? Who is that?
I've heard they possess a device that can overwhelm Shaper constructs.
The strange box.
You have to know how to activate it.
There's a Dominion camp close by. Perhaps we'll find a clue there.
Why are the Dominion here?
Good work. Let's figure out what the Dominion know about the ruin and the manifold.
Forced entry with a version of the monitor's device. One trooper entered vault before door shut itself. Commanded to hold until a sweep is completed. Both signets for the device were returned to camps for safekeeping. The scout succumbed to injury on the way out. We left her. We have not heard from the trooper inside the ruin.
I'll send you the location of nearby Dominion camps. Dominion have secured it. Stand by while I decrypt this. Sending you the location of another Dominion camp. Starting the decryption. Head back to the ruin and try to open that door. Soldiers that were locked in this chamber were behaving strangely. They seemed confused. But enough about that. We should move on and figure out how to get the manifold. Found the manifold, but it's protected by some kind of barrier.
It's linked to the entire Shaper structure. For some purpose. You must break the link before the manifold can be removed.
Now it's at this portion of the game, or this particular mission at least, that we became a little bit confused on what we are supposed to be doing. According to the mission HUD at the top, it's saying that we should unlock the shield around the documents that we are required to collect. But from what we can gather, there wasn't really any information telling you which sort of pieces of machinery had to be moved or which icons had to be displayed. So in a sense, for the next 10 minutes or so, it's probably just us running around with no idea what we are doing. We do eventually manage to get it unlocked, by the way, if you wanted to know that, but I don't know what the actual code was to unlock the door. I was too busy running around looking for clues and basically just exploring this particular area. So pretty much that is what you can expect from the Anthem demo, or the first mission, which is Triple Threat in the Anthem demo, and the rest of the Anthem game and demo itself will be similar sort of style gameplay to what we've seen here in this particular mission. My experiences are, it's pretty interesting, a lot of fun, but it does seem a bit empty and vague, and it could be a lot better with more enemies to shoot and more sort of dialogue that's being thrown in. I'm guessing this is more of a team-based, multiplayer-focused game for people to play with friends and in groups of people that they know. But in this sort of demo experience, I've just jumped into a random match with other random people, and we didn't have any headsets or communication on, and that's pretty much why we have no idea what we're supposed to be doing at this moment in time of the experience. But once we do manage to get that door unlocked, which, as I said, we do manage to get unlocked, that is considered mission complete, and then we get taken back to the hub world, which is that main area we saw at the start of the demo, whereby you get a results screen telling you, how many kills you've done, experience earned, awards and things like that. Kind of similar to like Destiny does at the end of each raid and mission that you do in that game. But yeah, I'll just pretty much leave it at that for the time being, and thank you very much for watching.
careful as you can. The manifold is fragile. Probably that too. I can't believe it. We did it. See you soon.